deliver all the benefits and promises I plan to show and prove.
Peace, 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 and blessings. I definitely want to welcome you all back. Peace, and blessings. I want to welcome you all back for another great interview. You already know my name, celebrity interviewer. I said it, and this is the show. And you know, I always have the opportunity to bring some of the greatest people in the entertainment industry, and some of the greatest people in the community, you know, making a difference. Today, I have a legend, you know, beside me. He's actually a platinum, you hear me? A platinum recording artist, singer. You know what I'm saying? He's actually an accomplished actor as well, writer, and he's a well-known producer. He goes by the name of Tony Terry, and he's here with us live today, man. I'm so happy to have him today. You know what I'm saying? Peace to you, King. Peace. Salute, brother. Salute.
Thanks for having me, bro.
Doing, man. You know
Thank you, man. I'm glad to be here. Glad to be here.
Yeah, man. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We all happy to have you, you know what I mean? I told all my lady audiences I had a huge surprise for them. This is prior to the before I dropped the interview, before I dropped the flyer, and I told them I had a surprise, and they was all excited. And when I dropped the flyer and they found out it was you, man, I was so happy as well, you know what I mean? That they was, you know, they're ecstatic. So, you know,
oh, that's what's up.
Great interview, brother. And talk about how you became the famous ladies man. You know what I'm talking about? Hey,
yeah.
Definitely, I want to shout out, you know what I mean, everybody that support this show. You know what I mean? I want to really say I am very grateful for everyone that's tuned in right now, live with us, everyone that was able to make it. Whatever you're doing right now, whether you're watching from Facebook, YouTube, or even Instagram, please share this video, whatever you do. And you're able to leave comments live if you put them through Urban Grind TV Facebook page. I'll be able to see the comments along with my YouTube page. That's Isaidit Management. And make sure you follow Tony Terry's YouTube, you know what I'm saying, and be able to check out all his classics. And that's what we're going to talk right about, you know what I'm saying? First, how did they been treating you, sir?
I've been chilling today, man. A rare day of not doing much, but I have a couple of interviews tonight. I'm doing a performance, a Valentine's Day performance for the legendary Ashford and Simpson for their club tonight. You know, after this interview, but today was pretty chill, pretty chill.
Okay. And where you located right now?
I'm in Atlanta.
ATL.
Yes, sir. What about you? You're not in Atlanta?
No, man, Chi-Town, baby.
It's Chi-Town in the house. Yeah, yeah. I love Chicago, man. I really do. Well, I have not been there this year at all due to the pandemic, but it is one of my favorite cities to come to. I get a lot of love when I come to Chicago.
Okay, absolutely. Well, you know, I definitely want to dive right into, you know what I mean, your legacy, man. You know what I mean? Here at I Say the Show, you know, we really would like for you to express, you know, everything. You know, don't hold nothing back. You know what I'm saying?
I don't usually hold anything back.
I know I'll be keeping up with.
I come with the goods, man.
I keep up with Tony Terry Tuesdays. I try to, brother. You know
oh, that's what's up. I appreciate that, man. That's been doing really well for me.
Yeah, so let's talk right about that if we don't mind. How'd you come up with the concept, you know what I mean, the triple T?
Well, it started out being called chilling at the house just like the rest of y'all. You know, I just needed something to do, man. I was at the house. You know, the pandemic had set in and my schedule had been cleared, wasn't really doing much, and I needed something to do. So I started doing something that I had not done before. When the first time I went live, I had never gone live before. And it just so happened to be on a Tuesday night. And I kept doing it on Tuesdays. And then I started calling it Tony Terry Tuesday. And I saw that people started responding to it in a way that I wasn't expecting, because it was really something I was doing for me. And then people started responding in a way that, you know, was saying things like, you know, they lost a relative that day, and you know, they appreciated me being on. It made them forget about it for a second, or just brought them a few minutes of comfort. And I thought, wow, this is bigger than me. So I sometimes I've been on when I don't even feel like it, because I realize that it's like being of service, and the thing that I have to give is my voice. And if it brings comfort, or just a moment of distraction, then that's a blessing.
Absolutely, man. And you know what I mean? Thank God, you know what I mean, that you stepped out there and did something that wasn't within your comfort zone, but you
Right.
still did it anyway, man. You know what I mean? And it turned out to be very successful, you know what I mean? And I kind of had the same type of story testimony when it comes to this show right here that I'm happy to have you on. You know what I mean? It just came from, like you say, chilling around the house, not doing
Hmm.
nothing, about and just still wanting to put my brand out there and just keep the energy going and everything that I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? So
Hmm.
um,
Yes.
I'm glad that you've been keeping it rolling, man. Rolling to the point that I seen you on rolling out. You know what I'm talking about? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got a lot of features and things of that nature. Um, I know this was. Can you talk a little bit about this reality series that you actually have on Bravo?
Well, it's over now, but it was a show. It was funny. It was a show about a show. So it was a reality show about putting a play together, what it takes to put a play together, a touring show. And the name of the play was called "Your Husband Is Cheating on Us." And so what they did was put the cast in a house in New York City. They took all the TVs, all the radios out of the house. They put cameras literally everywhere in the house except inside the bathroom. That was the only private place in the house. Now, fortunately for me, I didn't have to stay in the house because I wasn't having it. I stayed in a hotel. I stayed in a hotel, but and I'm glad I did stay in a hotel, because the drama and the conflicts and all that stuff that was going on inside the house was real. And if anybody saw the show, and wondered about it, it was all real. Like the animosity towards each other of the girls in the house, it was genuine. They genuinely did not like the each other. In fact, they didn't like each other so much that it's why the show didn't come back for a second season, because the show was supposed to go on the road, and then it was going to follow the series was going to follow the show on the road after it followed us getting ready for the show, and then it was supposed to follow us actually being on the road and what life is like on the road. It was an interesting show. It was received well. It was a different kind of concept, and I actually came in towards the end because Genuine, who was the star of the show,
Okay.
had kind of felt like he had bitten off more than he could chew, and no longer wanted to play the lead in the show. So I was brought in to play the lead and to fill in for Genuine, and then he came back, and he was given a smaller part, and it went on from there. But it was an interesting show.
Okay. Sound like it was a very interesting experience for real, man.
Yeah, it
How
was.
crazy how something with good intentions to just try to express people's emotions can get too emotional.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Yeah, man. We got to do better as black people, man. We got to do better.
Well, I think if we see ourselves on TV clowning, I certainly don't want to be out there like that. And I would hope that when the ladies saw themselves on TV looking like they were looking, it was good TV. It was good watching, but the reality is, you develop a reputation, um, for pretty much everything that you do. And if you're on national television clowning, then that's who people think you really are.
Right. You know what I'm saying? That's becomes your reputation, your MO. So
Mm-hmm.
you definitely being in this entertainment thing, I learned very quickly about, reputation and your brand and all of that things of your nature. So when it comes to your brand and Tony Terry, what made you, and first that is your real name, correct?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
so what made you stick to your not, do a stage name or change your name? What made you stay original and genuine?
Because I've always been told that my name sounded like a stage name.
Okay.
Yeah. I didn't have
Yeah,
to
man.
change it.
Yeah, because often a lot of people, we do things to try to draw more attention, but you already had a winning name and you ran with it and made
Yeah.
it into a very powerful brand.
Yeah.
So with that being said, what does Tony Terry the brand represent, if I may ask?
You know, that's a good question. Uh, Wholesomeness. I like to, with regard to my music, I like to leave something to the imagination. Today's R&B music kind of is blunt and to the point and unimaginative. They say things that there's no romance in the music, and I like to bring that back. I mean, I've been known to sing love songs, but not just love songs, but romantic songs that to kind of lead up to something and make the woman more interested, not less interested. I mean, you can't just put it out all out there on Front Street. You have to leave some curiosity, and with curiosity comes adventure and exploration. So you got to leave something to the imagination.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I definitely agree, man. You know what I mean? I love my beautiful black women, all of my
Of
beautiful women,
course, of
you know what I mean,
course.
equally. But it's good to see, like you say, let me imaginate. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Don't take that away from me. Don't deprive the man of, what I mean, the imagination of what it may look like or what, it may be like, you know what I'm saying?
right.
Respectively. So actually gonna be bringing a surprise guest really soon. That's what I'm working on. But in the meantime, I know that you've been all over television, and because of the presidential debate and everything that's current, I saw a picture of you, and it really blew me. Like, man, I'm like, wow, that's crazy. Like,
Don't do it, bro. Don't do that, bro. Don't do it, bro. Don't
I
do
gotta
it.
do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it. I gotta do it, man. Don't be mad at
I
me,
knew
bro.
you was gonna
Hey,
do it.
this
All
is
right. So
classic.
let me let me explain this
Classic.
picture. Let me
Right.
explain this photograph. Back in the day, Donald Trump owned the Taj Mahal, which was a casino in Atlantic City. And myself, and you see Cindy Lauper there, you see Shaggy, and I think that's Matt Lyon right there. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. We were all performing at his casino that night, and he just happened to. We were at sound check, and he came into the room, and it was I didn't even use. I'm kind of looking at him like, who the fuck? I'm sorry. who the f is this?
Right.
I didn't really know,
You didn't know
but
that he owned the Taj
I didn't.
Mahal.
I did. I mean, I knew that he was somebody, but I honestly, at that moment, did not know who he was.
That's interesting, man. Hey, man, that with everything that's been
I didn't mean
going
to
on,
curse, man.
no, I said it, so with everything that's going on with presidential debate and him being impeached, the only president impeached 2 times, um,
Impeached twice. I
twice.
don't
Like,
want any association with Donald Trump.
right,
None. I didn't vote for him. I don't support him. None of that. Let's just be clear.
right. So let it be known again. The only reason I showed the picture, for the audience is just a joke. It's just we getting a good laugh. That's it. That's all. What he said is not affiliated with Donald.
No, I'm not. Not in any way.
Yeah, man. That's great. So check this out, man. Like I say, you've been all over television, and you've been acting. What makes you so a person that is a multitask, multidimensional, multi-talented, and why
Um,
not just
well,
sing?
people, my career started as an actor. Even though I've been singing all my life, it started as an actor, and I had my first break as an actor. And
Oh,
of course, I always aspired to make music, and when I got the opportunity to do it, I seized it, and it turned out well. I mean, I was originally going to be part of a. The plan was to be part of a group, and up until it was time to sign the deal, my first deal, I thought we were going to be a group, and the label came to me and said, we love this music, we love everything about it. The only thing is, we only want you. And I had that at that time, I had to decide what to do. I was 18, 19, and I had this opportunity in front of me, and I could either stay with my group and not have a deal, or go and sign the deal. And I chose to sign the deal as a solo artist.
okay, okay. And what was the name of the group again?
Well, we didn't have a name, but
Was
the
that early?
plan we didn't have a name yet. We just put it together, and we didn't know what the name was going to be. We hadn't figured it out yet. But the music I thought was great, and it was actually good enough for us to get signed or to get their attention. But ultimately, the label only wanted me out of the group, so that's how it went.
Okay, well, yeah, I mean, sometimes that is how things happen. You know what I mean? So when it comes to family, because I like to really start from the beginning of where the confidence derived from, the talent. You know what I mean? The discipline, all of these these traits. I want to know where this all what I mean grew and how it became so strong in
Um,
your life. So first, where did you grow up at, sir?
I grew up between D.C., Maryland, and I was born in North Carolina. So between all those states, I had my upbringing. Every summer, my parents would drop us off. I had two sisters, and I have three other. At the time, I had three other cousins, and all six of us would be dumped off at grandma's house every summer, and we looked forward to it. I mean, it was my grandmother was a singing, praying woman. Every time there was church to go to, we went, and it was something that we really looked forward to. Of course, I grew up in DC, so I wasn't a total country boy, and I got my experience or my work ethic from going to the Duke Ellington School of the Arts in DC, which is where the foundation was laid for me, and it was really decided by me that I wanted to pursue this entertainment thing, and I didn't know how it was going to turn out. I just knew that it was what I wanted, and like everybody else in school, who all wanted to pursue our crafts. Not everybody did. Other folks got different kind of jobs. Some people went into corporate America. Some people, various other people did go into show business, like Anthony Anderson and
Yeah.
um, who else went to my school? Oh man, so many people that I can't even. So a lot of famous people who are currently working, that we know are graduates of the Duke Ellington School of the Arts, along with myself, and it's just an honor to be a graduate of such an esteemed school. Excuse me.
Excuse. Absolutely. First, with that being said, we can't say Anthony Anderson and me not ask you a little bit about that guy because that's
Oh, Dave Chappelle as well. Dave
right.
Chappelle,
Dave Chappelle,
also a graduate.
what?
Well, I didn't go to school with him. I'm older than him, but we went to the same school.
Right, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely some legendary people. You know what I'm saying? Definitely came out.
hmm
What led did you go into that school though?
I saw the movie Fame, the TV show Fame,
Right.
and I didn't know that there was a school that I could develop my craft, learn how to be an artist and do what I do what I love to do, study it, and get good at it. And so when I saw that TV show, I got bit by the bug and wanted to go and see what that was about. And I'm glad I did because it was an amazing experience. It really was. I was having the time of my life when I was at school, and I mean we had a longer than normal school day, and when it was time to go home, I still didn't want to go home.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't blame you.
Yeah,
That sounds like I mean, from the art and the pictures and everything, I'm sure it was very
yeah, it
inspirational.
was great. It was great.
Yeah, absolutely. So, now with your family, now was your mom, your dad, anyone like that? Were they entertainers already prior? Or you the
They were
first?
gospel singers, but they never really, went on to do anything except sing around the DMV, the DC, Maryland, Virginia area, and various churches. But beyond that, that's kind of how it went. I was the only person. I have other family members that are in the entertainment business, that are in the NBA, and a couple of my cousins are head coaches at different colleges and universities. Um, yeah, I mean, a few of us have gone on to do things, but mainly my immediate family just kind of did not. They have no interest in show business.
Right, right, okay. Um, just because it just came to mind, are you related to Jason Terry?
Yeah,
Okay, yeah. Hey, he's an awesome basketball player. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? That one of his finest moments, you know what I mean, was the Dallas Mavericks. You know what I'm saying? The
Yes,
finals of
sir.
the game. He really showed out and showed off, man. You know what I'm
He did
saying?
indeed. He did
Wow.
indeed.
Yeah, man. Hey, so with that being said, were you in sports growing up? You know what I mean? You kind of a stocky guy. You know what I mean? Was you? Did you like any?
Interestingly enough, I played sports in the neighborhood, with all the other kids, but I didn't do organized sports in school because I wanted to sing.
Right.
I already had my mindset as to what I wanted to do. Unfortunately, I have another interview that's supposed to start in a few minutes at 8:45, and I hate having to cut this one short. But I do want to do a song before I go,
Yeah, please.
and and then possibly come back and do another interview with you. But
Yeah.
I'm doing something for Ashford and Simpson. Well, Mr. Ashford has passed on, but Valerie Simpson of Ashford and Simpson tonight at 8:45, and she has called me today and to make sure that I would be there, and I don't
Well,
want to let the legendary Valerie Simpson down.
no, we can't
Um,
do that.
yeah,
This
but
is
I'd like to do a song
promote.
for you.
Please, please.
I'd like to do my new single for you guys before I go, if I can.
Yes, it'd be our pleasure.
I can.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
It'd be our
Okay.
pleasure,
All right.
man.
Okay. Cool. Cool. Cool.
Definitely
All right.
appreciate it.
All
And
right.
for
Cool. Cool.
anyone that's just tuned in, we're here actually live with the legendary one and only platinum singing recording artist Tony Terry, and he's gonna actually be performing his new single called
Born to love you.
"Born to Love Ya." You hear me?
All
Let's
right. Here goes.
do it.
Hey, baby. Ooh, oh, if I told you I adore you, it would cost me nothing, but it cost me everything. If I could offer you nothing, but oh, my time and patience is enough. There's no price tag on Tony's touch. Ooh, so I text you love letters and send you poinsettias. Count on me to make it better. It's me on you and you on me. Baby, baby, baby. Baby, baby, baby. Baby, baby, baby. I love you. I was born to love you. Oh, yes, I was. And you know that I'm right, that I'm right, that I'm right. I was born to love you. Yeah. Hey, when it's raining outside, don't mind the weather, because that's where we find. Ooh, let's sip honey jack and let's roll. What you feeling that lava that's roll? It don't matter cause I already know everything you like is of your dream, babe. You're the medicine for my pain. You're the reason that it goes away. Girl, you brighten my day, and I want you to know you're the reason I smile, baby, 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 baby. I love you. I was born to love you. Oh yes, I was. And you know that I'm right, that I'm right, that I'm right. I was born to love you, yeah. I was born to love you. Check it. I don't even really care what they talking about. I still want to say what they want to say, but I'm still in love with you, yeah. Don't let it pass by. Connection, a moment, baby. You and I, baby, 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 baby. I love you. I was born to love you. Oh yes, I was. And you know that I'm right, that I'm right, that I'm right. I was born to love you, yeah. I was born to love you. That's it. That's all I got.
Yo, bro, killed it. I
Yeah.
appreciate that. Salute, big
I
dog.
appreciate you, man. Thank you for
Hey,
having me,
thank you
bro.
so much.
And
Peace,
listen,
peace.
I want to come back and do because I felt like you had some more stuff to talk about and
Man,
we didn't really get
absolutely.
it out. So I'd like to come back if you would have me and either do a part two or finish this up, and let's get it in.
Absolutely, man. If we can, if it's not too much to ask, let's try to do it maybe this weekend or something like that. In
Yeah, we
between,
can do that.
if
We can,
possible. You know what I mean? For the ladies, for the ladies.
we can do that. We can do that. We do something for the Valentine's weekend.
All right, word.
All
I
right.
appreciate you, brother. Thank you so
Thank you,
much
man.
for your time, man. And
Thank you for having me, brother.
peace, blessings, love.
All right, man. Thank you, bro.
Yes, sir. Thank you again for everybody that tuned in. I apologize for the shortened interview today. You know what I mean? But with that being said, you heard the band. He's gonna be coming back. I'm gonna be trying to bring him back actually this weekend because my schedule is pretty free outside of just going to work. But with that being said, thank you again for Tony Terry for coming to the show, man. We very, very grateful. Man, that was an awesome performance. I hope y'all enjoyed his live performance. That's actually his new track, Born to Love You. You know what I mean? And actually this is what it looks like right here. Yep. Born to Love You right there. So with that being said, I'm gonna actually go and run through a lot of pictures because I have like a ton of pictures of him. So I'm gonna run through some pictures of some of his highlights and things of that nature, if you don't mind. Before we close the show out. This brother's a very accomplished man. He's been featured on several magazine covers. This one of his most recent by my friends over here at Just Me Magazine. Shout out to Elise Boswell. Peace, Queen. I definitely have to shout out my friend Phoenix Asker. Make sure you connect with her. You know what I mean? She's down there in Atlanta, and she actually every Friday. You know what I mean? This is her spot, Luxy Friday. So you definitely want to check that out. You know what I'm saying? That look crazy. That look fly. I gotta get to Atlanta, experience that right there. That's nice. Great job, Phoenix. So Phoenix actually she's the PR, the goddess of PR. She's the PR person for Tony Terry. So if you need to contact him, you go through her. Yep. So this is actually a great picture of both Tony and his beautiful wife. Maybe we can get her to come on too live. You know what I'm saying, this weekend. I don't know. This their they actually their wedding picture. Yeah, this was the classic album where a lot of people are very familiar with Tony Terry. You know what I mean? This I believe was a single for his song Everlasting Love. You know what I mean? He had a lot of hit records. Even that song Family Reunion, I just found that out recently. Like I didn't even know that he sang the original for Family Reunion because it's been some remixes. The brother he's been on TV on some shows and everything. So you definitely look him up. And this is actually his booking information. So go ahead and take a screenshot of that. And again, we were so happy to be here live with Tony Terry today. Again, thank you for everyone that was able to tune in with us live and experience that. If you didn't see it, then you're definitely gonna want to share this and rewind it and watch it because it was awesome. It was a short and sweet interview. But there's gonna be a part two coming up. Shout out to my people's Mad. Mad Music Tour. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to my brother Ron, the director. And all the time, you already know Urban Grind TV got our back too. So shout out to my big brother Wally. You know, make sure y'all hit them up toll free 1-888-380-1913. They offer many services, so you know, check them out. And they're actually helping us stream this show live. Every single show that you see is helping being streamed live on Facebook under Urban Grind TV. I will also shout out my sister Gina Hills. She's actually be hosting an interview with the brother Gene Noble. It says February this 16th. So you definitely want to check in for that. You know, mark your calendar. That's going to be a great interview. Shout out to my brother Link the Link, Male Love. You know what I'm saying? Always doing big things. Shout out to Cheryl Cooley. She just her magazine just was released yesterday by the famous Chicago Bridge magazine. So shout out to the legendary Cheryl Cooley. She's definitely a music legend. She's actually the band director for the famous group Climax, and she's been featured on this show as well. So you know, you can go to my YouTube page and you can find that interview. So again, with all of this being said, we were here live today with Tony Terry, though. You know, again, very happy that he was able to join us today. You know, again, the only reason why the interview got shortened is because he had some other priorities, you know, with both Ashford and Simpson. You know, he's doing a special Valentine's Day performance virtually with them. And that was at a few minutes ago, so he had to take care of that. But he promised me and promised you all that he's going to return. So I'm definitely going to hold the big brother to that. You know what I'm saying? He's going to be back. And like I say, we're going to try our best to try to do it this weekend. You know what I mean? Maybe on Valentine's Day. Who knows? Anything is possible. So again, my name is Celebrity Interviewer Isaidit. I appreciate all you all support. You know, everything that you all continue to do. You know, much love to you. And I'll go ahead and close out the show with, you know, a few videos, if you don't mind.
Deliver all the benefits and promises I plan to show.
Hey, jamming to Tony Terry, you know what I mean? I'm very grateful again. If you missed it, he actually performed live, you know what I mean? His new single called Born to Love You. You know what I'm saying? This track right here, Born to Love You. Um, but again, if you would like to see more of Tony Terry, it's gonna be a part two. Again, if you missed it, if you're just tuning in, it's gonna be a part two. Hopefully this weekend we're gonna be bringing him back because he actually had some other priorities as well. But I'm just grateful that he was able to be here today on the show. And before I get out of here, I have to shout out the birthday girl, um one of my friends, and that would be Doctor um I can't read right now. Dr. Eunice M. Dudley. And happy birthday to her. This old picture of us from actually a couple years ago at Betty R. Clausen's um dang, what was that? Her event. It was an event. Let's just say that. It was a gala. That's what it was, a gala. Okay. So again, happy birthday to my friend Eunice, Dr. Eunice M. Dudley. She's the co-founder of Dudley Products, Dudley Beauty Products. That's right. So again, thank you all for tuning in today. And I'm sorry that it was a short interview today, but like I say, it was short and sweet. And he did, you know, answer a lot of questions, and he spoke a little bit about, you know, his past, you know, how he developed his voice, you know what I mean, a lot of things. You know, we touched on a lot of stuff, you know what I mean, in a short period of time. So like I say, definitely replay this video, share this video, whatever you do.
Hey baby, can I talk to you? If I told you I adore you, it would cost me nothing, but it cost me everything. If I could offer you nothing but all patience, patience, there's no price that don't talk this love. So I text you love letters and send you point status. Count on me.
Lessons.